1 year ago, Ed Scanlon and I were getting ready to go to our third XFL game at Metlife Stadium as season ticket holders for the New York Guardian. This was supposed to be the middle of the return of the XFL. Then everything changed. The pandemic came about. COVID-19 happened and the world stopped. Games were canceled all across sports. The world shut down. We thought it was going to last a few weeks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here 1 year later, still in the pandemic and still disappointed because the XFL was canceled, bankrupted, and ultimately sold. Today, I go back to the scene of the crime when we did our last Jon and Ed at the XFL video. I'm going back to Metlife Stadium. I'm going back to East Rutherford, New Jersey. I'm going back to the Meadowlands.
This is the XFL.
I haven't even seen New York City in about a year, man. Like, this is crazy. Look at this. That's right there. This is the symbolicness of this drive. Just seeing New York in the distance. Dude, this is wild, man. I'm actually getting a little nervous. I never thought I actually would. This is silly, but at the same time, I haven't been here in legitimately a year. About to round that corner. My goodness, man, this is wild. There it is, Metlife Stadium. Driving up. This is 1 year later. I think this is where they're doing a lot of COVID testing, and it's actually kind of surprisingly packed. Look at this. I'm guessing this is a lot of the things with the COVID testing going on. Doing a lot of testing here. Okay, so I was wrong. That's actually an outdoor market over there. I saw a sausage truck of people buying meat and whatnot, and also just an outdoor market area. It's kind of cool to actually see, especially in the middle of March. Not necessarily the warmest day today, unlike the previous couple days, but I was wrong. That's not a COVID testing area. It's just a market. The COVID testing area is actually around. Okay, this is actually a COVID parking area over here in the Meadowlands. So in the grandstand, right over there, that's where people are going to get vaccinated and they're getting tested and whatnot. Appointment only. So obviously the Meadowlands is pretty packed with people trying to get this COVID-19 vaccine. Interesting to see how many people are here. It's a lot of people. A lot of people. Kind of really wanted to get a video of this. This is the Continental Airlines Brendan Byrne Izod Center Arena. Still at that sports concerts family facility. It still exists, folks. I've actually just wanted to pass it. The home of the New Jersey Devils' 3 Stanley Cups, as I've learned over the past few years through Kenny and learning about the Devils' history and more. And I've been in there several times, not for many Devils games, but for a lot of Nets games. So Izod still stands, not torn down yet. Now I'm gonna pull up close and walk around the stadium. Dude, this is crazy. Like, I actually have the mask on, like unlike last year, and it's MetLife in the background. What a difference a year makes. I mean, this is a big deal. I mean, how much everything feels like it's changed, but yet everything stays the same. Like, I'm just walking around here, everything just feels different. I mean, last year I was up here. If you saw my video that I'm gonna have in the description below, I mean, there's people here. Last year there was barely anybody walking around. People were scared to leave their house. That is the intimidation factor that I truly believe we had in this country over the pandemic and coronavirus and all that stuff. Just that it feels like a different world, man. It really does. Unlike last year, you know, actually like last year, very different. Apologize for the camera views, but if you're looking inside, it's just so empty. Just like last year, this truck never leaves. I hate this damn truck. Over here by the Pepsi concourse. I think what does it for me too, and this is a little story that I like my old job that I used to work at in the late 2000s, worked for a wire cutting company, and I actually cut small electrical wire that went to the lighting in Metlife Stadium. So this is always a little bit of importance for me that I have a very small part in the building and foundation of Metlife Stadium. And I don't know if that wire obviously still cut, but I'll pretend it is, especially when, but what I'll tell you is when the blackout happened the first season of Metlife, I denied knowing anything about it. You know, I think the real big thing here is just seeing this stadium. What it ultimately does for me is just the realization of life changing forever. And there's just a part of me that feels like it's never going to be the same, you know, as being right outside this stadium. Last year at this point, even then I didn't realize the importance of this situation, but looking at MetLife, things truly have changed forever. It really has. All right, guys, so I just wanted to walk around here, just get a feeling of everything happens for a reason, and it's been 1 year, and just walking around the Meadowlands and Metlife Stadium. For me, it's a real feeling of, this is where I was when I started to realize life changed. And we're 1 year out, and it still feels like we haven't moved, you know? It's humbling. It's very humbling, and I wish people out there would really understand the magnitude of it. And I think all of us, as not just a nation, but as a country and as a world, I think we realize that. And I really have been humbled by this whole thing, and I've learned to appreciate every second, every minute that we have on this planet and this earth. And you make the most of the situation. If you haven't grown from this in 1 year and made significant changes to become a better you and a better human being, then that's on you. It really is on you, and I hope everyone takes note of that and gets humbled and realizes that. So thanks for just joining us with me. Check out the vlog, hardwayhq.com. A lot of things coming out, so appreciate what you got, guys. Appreciate it.
This